Hello students. Today we will start a new topic of chemistry and third chapter. Topic is law of chemical combination. And now in this topic we will study how the chemicals react to each other and form a new substance with new properties. In this topic we will first law is law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass says that when chemicals react to each other and the mass of reactant is equals to the mass of product, mass never decrease or increase at the time of chemical reaction. The first law is law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass says that the law of conservation of mass means that in the chemical reaction the total mass of product is equal to the total mass of reactant. There is no change in mass during a chemical reaction. It says that when chemicals react to each other, the mass of reactant is equal to the mass of product. Not mass of product is increased and not decreased. It remains same when at the time of chemical reaction. And now we explain this with the example of this. This is the example of law of conservation of mass. When calcium carbonate CaCO3 is heat, then it converts calcium oxide CaO and carbon dioxide CO2. Now we study about the law of conservation of mass in this chemical reaction. Now we take the mass of calcium is 40. Ca mass is 40. Next, C carbon's mass is 12, and then oxygen. The mass of oxygen of one atom is 16, but there has the 3 atom of oxygen. This is multiplied by 3, and the total mass of oxygen is 48. Now we add mass of calcium, carbon and oxygen. This is total mass of calcium carbonate is 40 plus 12 plus 48. This is 100. Suppose that we take the mass of calcium carbonate is 100 AMU. AMU means atomic mass unit. This is the unit of measuring of mass of chemicals. AMU. It is also represented by only U. Sometimes we use instead of AMU is U. Now we take the mass of product. What is the mass of product? Next, mass of Ca is equal to 40. Mass of oxygen is 16. Mass of, and this is the mass of calcium oxide, and this is the total mass is 56. Next, mass of CO2. This is the mass of CaO, and there is the mass of CO2. C is equal to 12. O is equal to 16 into 2. Why we multiply 2? Because CO2 has the 2 atoms. So it is multiplied by 2, and then it is Mass of calcium oxide is 56, mass of carbon dioxide is 54, then the total mass of product 56 plus 44 equals to 100 AME. Now we will observe that the mass of reactant is equals to the mass of product. There will be no change in mass of reactant and the mass of product. So we can say that the mass of reactant is always equals to the mass of product when chemical reaction is occurs. So law of conservation of mass is always right at the time of chemical reaction. Mass of reactant never convert when the chemical reaction is occur, never increase and never it will be decrease. This is the law of conservation of mass. Next, we verify law of conservation of mass is experiment to verify law of conservation of mass. With the help of experiment, we also says that the law of conservation of mass. How will we verify? Now we take a conical flask. This is the conical flask, and now we poured in the conical flask barium chloride and take a test tube and bind with the thread, and in the test tube we take a solution of sodium sulfate and arrange these in this type. Thread is remain at this position. Now after some time we take the mass of this whole conical flask with barium chloride and with sodium sulfate. The total mass we take and write down at a paper. Next, we release this thread, and if we release this thread, then test tube, the solution of test tube mix with the solution of barium chloride. This is the solution of barium chloride, and both mix to each other like this. I will write a chemical reaction of this BaCl2 plus Na2SO4. This is the solution of barium chloride which is present in conical flask. This is the other solution which is present in test tube. Now they mix to each other and form BaSO4 plus 2NaCl. This is the reactant at the side of reactant BaCl2 solution and Na2SO4 solution. They mix to each other and form barium sulfate BaSO4 and sodium chloride solution. Now we take the mass of this situation. The mass of barium sulfate and sodium chloride is also equals to the mass of barium chloride and sodium sulfate. There will be reaction occur, but at the time of chemical reaction, the mass of this side is equals to the mass of this side. So mass neither be increased and nor be decreased. So we can say that the law of conservation of mass is always constant at the time of reaction. Never the mass of reactant or product increase and never will be decrease. So this is the experimentally verification of law of conservation of mass. And now next law is law of constant proportion. Law of constant proportion says that a chemical compound always consists of the same element combined together in the same proportion by mass. When two chemicals react to each other and form a new product with new properties, the ratio of combination of atoms is always same. I will give you an example. Suppose that we react hydrogen gas with the oxygen gas and form water. When hydrogen gas react to the oxygen gas, it gives water, H2. Now we will observe the mass ratio of this. Mass of 4 atoms of hydrogen is 4, and now mass of oxygen, mass of oxygen atom is 2. It is divided both sides with 2, and this is the atomic ratio. Mass of atom is 4 and number of atoms of hydrogen is 4 at the reactant side, and the mass of atoms of oxygen is 2. Both sides divided by 2. The atomic ratio is 2:1. So we always observe when hydrogen and oxygen react to each other and form water, the atomic ratio of hydrogen and oxygen is 2:1. In water molecule, 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen is always react and then form water, H2. This is the atomic ratio, atomic number ratio. Next, mass ratio. Mass ratio, 1 atom of hydrogen is mass is 1, then the 4 atom of hydrogen's mass is 4. Mass of 1 atom of oxygen is 16, then the 2 atoms of oxygen's mass is 30. It is divided by 4 both sides. 4 1 ja 4, 4 8 ja 30. The mass ratio is 1:8. When hydrogen and oxygen react to each other and form water, the mass ratio will be 1:8. So, law of constant proportion says that the ratio at the time of reactant is always same. So now all the student note in your fair notebook carefully